What's up guys, it's Werther. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about the 70-30 rule, which is a training strategy that served me really well when I've been trying to learn new skills and progress in my jiu-jitsu. The first person that explained the 70-30 rule to me was Rob Kahn, my instructor's instructor. And his basic reasoning behind it is this: it's much easier to learn defense in jiu-jitsu than it is offense. Therefore, 70% of your training time should be against people that are less skilled than you. 30% of the time, you should be training with people that are as skilled as you or better. The reason for this is, defense is really easy to learn, guys. All you gotta do is show up, roll with someone who's better than you, and get your butt kicked. And the means that they use to submit you, you will learn to defend naturally. Because either they'll tell you, or you'll figure it out. Oh, don't leave your arm out there. Don't extend your neck. Don't hunch over in bad stance. Don't take shots with your head to the outside unless you're really prepared. These are all things that you'll learn rolling with someone more skilled because they're going to catch you. They're going to either win in the positional exchange or they're going to submit you, and you're going to learn defensive skills that way. Offense is much, much harder to learn, and here's why. If it takes me 5 to 6 steps to successfully make it to a submission and finish it, the defender only needs to disrupt 1 point in those 5 to 6 steps, and they've defended what I've been trying to do. So to successfully submit somebody, I need to take them down. Oftentimes, unless I'm going for a leg lock, I need to pass their guard, I need to pin them, I need to isolate their grips and lock in my submission, and then I need to apply proper braking mechanics in order to finish. At each of those points, there's a point of failure in which a defender can stop me from successfully getting to the submission, or even just successfully getting to the dominant position where I can start looking for my submissions. If I can't take anybody down, if I can't take down my partner, if I can't pass their guard, then I'm not going to get into a position where I can employ a submission and practice it. Therefore, you want to roll against people that are less skilled than you, and the reason for that is they are not going to be able to stop your takedown. They're not going to be able to stop your guard pass. You'll be able to get to the dominant position that you can be in order to employ the submission that you're trying to work on that day. And that's how you train your offense. You have to train against people that you can submit. I mean, it's just common sense. If my white belts were to only roll with me and I didn't give them anything, then they're never going to learn offense. They're never going to be able to just walk in and submit me, even with everything that I teach them. They're going to need to roll with each other and be able to submit each other so that they can learn the nuances of how to effectively get to submissions and finish them. So then the next question is, all right, you've got someone who's completely new walking into the gym. Maybe you're completely new. What should you do in order to learn submissions, right? You're the least skilled person in the gym now. You're the one that knows the least. So my advice to you is to pick a dominant position and find someone that will train that position exclusively with you. So starting with the back, for instance, approach somebody at your gym, be like, hey man, can we work back control? You know, I'll start on top first, I'll try to submit you, you escape, and then we'll switch up. That way each person gets a chance to work the offense and the defense. And you're starting in the offensive position in which you can employ the submission. So you don't need to pass the guard. You don't need to get the takedown. You don't need to establish your pin. Your pin's already established. You've just got to keep it and submit now. So you're isolating the specific offensive skill sets that you need to learn in order to be effective from those positions. So that's my advice to you. If you're somebody who's new, just start in those dominant positions, guys. And the other thing you could do is to just play guard, but don't be seduced by it because guard is a neutral position and it's easy to sit down in the beginning and just play that for a while and start getting submissions from there and neglect your top game, but please don't do that. Do the bottom game and the top game. It's important that you guys be balanced and be able to do both, especially if later on you at one point plan on teaching jiu-jitsu to somebody else. You need to be well-rounded in your skill sets and be able to teach all positions and multiple styles from those positions as well. So I myself have trained this way since I was a purple belt. Roughly speaking, like right after I got my purple belt, I really started to switch to this method and I found it was very beneficial. And I know John Danaher goes even further. He says 80 to 90% of your rolls should be against people that are less skilled than you. And you know, the percentages can vary based on who you talk to, but most high-level black belts that I've talked to agree that most of your training rounds should be against people that are less skilled than you. in order to learn offense. And it's for the reasons that I stated. So I hope that's helpful to you guys. If it helps change your training around so that you make progress, I'd be happy to hear that. So if you found success using this rule or a similar type of rule, leave a comment, share your story. If you disagree, also leave a comment and we can have a discussion. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I hope I see you guys next time. Have a good day.